Hello, everyone. So, you remember that video I said whoever finishes the bridge wins? Well, I declared a winner between my friends. They watched the video and they picked the winner for some reason. But this is the winner. Our clearly winner is James. Yes, James was the winner. So, I don't know why they picked James, but okay, James is the winner, I guess. So, let's go ahead and get him ready for the express. Oh yeah, I had to make the thumbnail shot with James looking at me. So James, how do you feel about this? Pulling the express is nothing new. It's just nothing new. All right, James said it's nothing new. So since James will be pulling a non-stop express, so and I'm starting something new. If you will to pick who should pull the express next, you can go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm taking requests and I'm also going to be spinning the wheel. So in the first 5 days, if I don't see like a request for an engine, trust me, I'm going to spin the wheel. But if I do see a request for an engine, yeah, I will not spin the wheel in the first 3 days. I'm changing it to 3. So as soon as the video hits 3 days ago, I'm gonna spin the wheel, and I'm gonna pick it, and the wheel's gonna pick an engine. Oh yeah, and some engines will not pull the express. Trust me. Some will not pull the express. Like for example, Henry, he's gonna pull the flying kipper. No, I no doubt that he's for sure gonna pull the flying kipper. Sure. But my boy James over here, engines like James will pull the express. For example, and for another example, engines like Diesel or freaking Thomas Miss will pull Annie and Clarabelle or their own coaches. Emily will get her own. Emily and Toby will get their own separate things to themselves, but so, but most engines will pull the express. But if it's not like a very big engine, like an engine not bigger than James, yeah, for sure they're pulling Annie and Clarabelle. Trust me, that for sure. No, this is not how fast James can go, but let's get into this express train. I recommend fixing the quality on the videos just in case you can have better quality. And now, before we get the bigger sound, I will be quiet. So let's get into this very good express ride. express ride gone. Oh my. You can just skip this part of the video. Just skip this part of the video. Dang it, bro. Now my front coach is messed up. Now that we are at Vickerstown, this is not over for the express ride. But if you would like to stay for the after ride, that's completely fine with me. I will always be throwing a after ride. So if you would love to stay for that, you can. But this is the end of the main express ride. But the after ride will contain some beautiful shots of the engines. So if you really would love to see beautiful shots, you can stay for the after ride party. So yeah, after ride party starts now. Trust me, I will not be talking during the beautiful shots. And just to capture the engines on motion, they will be going very slow, not fast at all. That's it, guys. That's it for me and James. As you know, if you want another engine to go, You can always comment it. You can always do it. I like to read the comments. So if you really would, please comment a random engine from the show to pull the express, or a fish train, or a goods train, or Annie and Clarabelle. So if you would, please just comment down below if you would like to see what other engine to pull the express. So if you see, but as you know, we always have time. But now it's time to go home. But now it's time for all of us to go home. Just like James.